I bring this up just because it's kind of getting to be an old story now. And you can tell because it's definitely not social distancing vibes.
No, yeah.
About, I'd say a month or two ago, maybe late February, before the coronavirus was a thing, really. At least not a popular thing. Not mainstream.
Back when only hipsters had the coronavirus.
But my girlfriend and I went to McDonald's, and I, for the first time ever, had witnessed the true definition of a Karen. Like, the actual meme, the short, blonde haircut, like, mom in her 30s. She was a little bit skinnier than the average Karen. Needed to put a little bit of meat on her bones, in my opinion. But we were at McDonald's, and we actually ate in the McDonald's for, like, the one and only time ever. We always just take out. Always just go through the drive-thru because it's simpler. But we decided to sit in, and oh boy, did I regret that decision. So, first off, we're ordering, and she's in front of us in line. And she orders with a very snarky attitude. But you know what? A lot of people don't treat, fast food workers with respect. So, I didn't really take any note to it.
Yeah.
But then we order, and we're waiting. There's a lot of people at the restaurant. All right? There's a lot of people there. And, people are getting their food that had ordered before us, obviously. And she just, even though she sees the fact that the only people getting their food are people that were before us,
yeah,
she loses her patience and goes up to the counter and is like, is our food going to be ready yet? I immediately looked at my girlfriend. I'm like, this isn't going to be good. I'm already pissed. And I should add that she had a son there with her, like maybe 7-8-year-old son. Just her and her 7-8-year-old son. Complains about the fact that her food isn't ready. So she gets her food, sits down. Then we get our food almost right after her. And we sit down. And not on purpose, but because I am, a little bit of I like drama, all right? I like being in the know.
Yeah.
I sat down kind of purposely close to her. And my girlfriend sat down with me. And we're just sitting there. And this lady was honestly, I don't like saying this about a lot of people, but she was a straight up garbage human being. Like, she's sitting there eating, just looking at her phone. Her son was like the kind of stereotypical, kind of cutesy kid who's like, Mom, remember when I didn't like ketchup? Like, that was one of the things he literally said to her, and she just didn't respond. She was just looking at her phone. And then she picks up a fry, bites it. She goes, this is cold. And this girl goes back to the counter and asks for more fries. Now, I don't care if your fries are frozen. I'm of the mentality that unless you were not given any food, I just don't complain.
Yeah, no.
I don't go back and ask for something different or complain about what I got. Like the other day, I went to Taco Bell, went through the drive-thru, and I ordered a meal. And you know how most meals come with like a soft taco or hard taco? You get to pick.
Sure.
I thought you went to Taco Bell.
Not recently.
But most Taco Bell meals come with a softer hard taco and just on the side is extra. As a little incentive to get the meal package. And instead of getting a soft taco, they gave me a bean burrito, which is more food, but I don't like refried beans. So I couldn't eat it. Did I complain? Did I go back? No, I didn't even really care, to be honest. I just gave it to my sister. I don't care at all.
Yep.
So it didn't bother me in the slightest. And I got a completely different thing. This girl got cold fries, which, by the way, I got fries as well with my meal. Weren't cold at all. So I don't know what batch you got.
I think there's the stigmatism where some fries are kind of soggier a little bit, and if you leave them out for a minute, they're kind of cooler. Not piping hot anymore.
Regardless, I hated this lady.
Yeah. She
goes back and asks for more fries, gets more fries. Again, in my opinion, unless you were given something you're allergic to, you weren't given your food at all, or your food is a chunk of ice still yet to be thawed.
Go ask for more.
That's so. And I guess it's the manner you go about it. I should clarify. If you're nice about it and you're hey, my meal's really cold. But anyways, it's the manner you go about it. I know if you are allergic to something, or you really wanted a specific thing and you're very nice about it, I don't think you're a bad person. But if you think your fries are cold and I can guarantee you they weren't. I got fried, like, I was after her in line.
Oh, yeah.
And my fries were fine. All right, they don't make individual fries at McDonald's, honey. They make them in big batches.
Yeah.
So, like, she was the worst. I hate her. And for the sake of her son, I hope he gets a better mom. Because literally, I felt so bad for this kid. I don't remember a lot of what he was saying, but I remember one of the word-for-word examples. Because, again, this happened back in February. Like, this is one of those podcast topics that we just keep pushing off and pushing off because we never get to every podcast topic we have written down.
And it's one that can be pushed off because Karens are timeless.
Of course. But one of the word for word things I remember him saying, and she just ignored everything he said. Like, she was just on her phone the entire time. And I purposely kind of just ate my meal slow. That way I was there the entire time they were there. Like, they left before I left because I wanted to, like, get as much dirt on this lady as possible.
Just as many reasons to dislike her as you can.
But her son was, like, being so cute and sweet and talking to his mom and, like, trying to be a kind child. Yeah. And she was just ignoring him. And I remember, like, when he said word for word, like, one of those little cute kid phrases, like, remember when I hated ketchup? And, like he's an 8-year-old, all right? Yeah. Like, you have not lived most of your life. Like, it's not a remember anything when you're 8. You are 8.
Oh, you mean last week?
Yeah. But it's like, remember when I hated ketchup? And it was so cute. And this mom of her own kid.
Yeah. Just ignores him.
It pissed me off.
That's whack.
It pissed me off.